Whoever built the gravestone scuttled it themselves after the Eternal Fleet was defeated. It wasn't shot down.
The fleet was defeated but not destroyed. Valkorion brought it back under his own control more than a century ago.
Exactly. The Eternal Fleet is totally automated. Nobody knows who first built it, and every theory is crazier than the last.
Renegades left behind after a successful droid revolution. Representatives of an entire race of droids from somewhere beyond the edge of the known galaxy.
Like I said, crazy stuff. But no matter where it came from, the Eternal Fleet is practically unstoppable. And Arkan controls every single ship from the throne.
If Valkorion has had this unstoppable fleet for more than a century, why didn't he use it to help the Sith Empire defeat the Republic?
We can only theorize. If the war was just part of a ritual to make the Emperor truly immortal, perhaps using the fleet would have interfered somehow. Regardless, we have many other things to discuss. I owe you 5 years' worth of explanations.
And I'm gonna need some parts to get this thing moving again.
Locating supplies and fresh water would also be wise.
Let's get those parts first. Might take a while to install them.
Yeah, ship this old? There's no telling.
Accession. I will begin a patrol pattern to ensure that no enemy forces report our position.
Heal up.
Oh, there's one now. Data pad. Or something. Control unit. Boosted classic speeder bike.
Feel better? Stay on your feet.
See, it has that gun on the front. That would be cool.
Feel better? Stay on your feet.
See, now it would, explain. It's bound. Okay, so you cannot sell it. So it entered into the database. If we look under vehicles, boosted classic. Okay, we gotta go this. This would kind of make more sense to use this since you... They should disable the other vehicles. No combat damage. What is that? Another player. See, I'm on a PvP server. I could be attacked. I saw Darth something. Yeah, oh, is he leaving? The other thing is, I could attack him. Wonder how far away I would die. Marauder. Okay, it doesn't show any PvP interest. Tempted to attack, man. Throw the heroics down. Probably has PvP gear. My PvP ranking on this is
Feel better? Heal up. Feel better?
Well, we gotta kill these guys. Can't let them report. Can't let them report back. Get some credits for me. There you go. Take your money. Oh, takes away critical. It's like good, but not good enough.
It's that. I ditch all these parts before we crash. We find the gravestone, and then what do we need to get it flying? Honestly, it's plain as day. Not for Lana, though. For her, it's all just skill and luck and coincidence.
I'm with you. Things always end up going my way. There's really no other explanation.
Let's hope that includes taking down Arkin. Lana's told me about all the things you've done. More than once. Half the reason I agreed to this crazy rescue was to see if you were actually real. So, I figure I know all about your past. You deserve to know mine. I grew up on Zakul. Served in the military.
Collect the fuel cell.
Stay on your feet. Better.
Where's my... Dude. You took you that long to get that little chicken?
It's destiny. I ditch all these parts before we crash. We find the gravestone, and then what do we need to get it flying? Honestly, it's plain as day. Not for Lana, though. For her, it's all just skill and luck and coincidence.
I'm with you. Things always end up going my way. There's really no other explanation.
Let's hope that includes taking down Arkin. Lana's told me about all the things you've done. More than once. Half the reason I agreed to this crazy rescue was to see if you were actually real. So, I figure I know all about your past. You deserve to know mine. I grew up on Zakul. Served in the military. I captained a warship during Arkin's campaign against the Core Worlds. One of the last ships without an all-droid crew. My crew and I deserted, but I'm not going to pretend we didn't do our share of damage beforehand. Just thought you should hear it from me.
Something must have happened to make you desert your post. What was it?
We were holding territory on Denon. Locals rioted and orders were to open fire until they stopped. None of us even wanted to be there. Massacring civilians? That's not how Zakul is supposed to operate.
Thank you for being honest with me. You and your crew made the right choice.
Glad you think so. One more thing, as long as we're being honest. When you risked your life to shut that generator down, you showed me that you're someone I can count on. I want to take Arkin down, but we don't have to take down all of Zakul with him. I'm glad to know you understand that too.
Flirt. Jeez. They want you to cheat on your in-game wife and go gay.
Too many innocent people have suffered already. I'm not going to add to that.
Brought to you by...
Thank you.
Oh,
Come
I don't
on.
even say the company
Get
name.
this stuff
owns all
back
this
to the
stuff.
gravestone.
Does it say big company bought this game and they put all this crap on here? Not gonna get into it. Don't like it. So I click no. Click no. Stop trying to hit on me.
It is a pleasure to see you again so soon, Masters. I've encountered minimal resistance in my patrol.
Minimal?
Reassurance. Only one Sky Trooper and 3 local predators with poor survival instincts.
So if
Our
we'd be
position
shooting these
appears
Sky
to be
Troopers and they
secure
don't
at
report
this
back
time,
in, they,
but I
wouldn't
would
they know
still
that we're over
advise
here?
caution on your return trip, Masters.
Keep up the good work, HK.
Appreciation.
Sure.
It will be my pleasure to do so, Master.
Having our robot walk around blasting stuff left and right, this really won't attract any attention than of having to stay inside. Okay, speak to Lana. Lana, Tonda. After that movie came in.
Feel better?
Bro, where is she? Go that way?
Stay on your feet.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were looking for?
More or less. I'll see what I can do.
Shall we, then?
I'd be like, hey,
We won't
Lana,
last
why
long
didn't you
without
tell us,
more
dude?
food and water.
Gay, man.
Let's
Tell him
go.
to get off my job. I already got a wife. You stop hitting on me.
Should feel better now.
I'm not hitting on another chick, much less the Sith, and then the other dude's hitting on me. So we just get to business and save the galaxy. Alright. Take readings from groundwater. Probably won't let me access her inventory. Bro, she's only got 4 power in the crystal? Wonder if I could steal her crystal. I'm gonna steal that sucker. Let me get you a real crystal. Oh, because we do, let's see. I think we could use that because there is a mailbox in here, right? I was going to get her the... I think that's the... Alright, we'll just go ahead and give her that one. We got stuff to do. But we kind of like changed her lightsaber without her permission. Okay. Put a light-sided crystal in her lightsaber.
Should feel better now.
player over there. Ooh, a Darth something. Don't kill me. Just kidding. I've actually got a lot of PvP experience in this game, just not with this character.
When Darth Mar and I faced Valkorion, we knew right away. He was the Sith Emperor, Lana.
I know. When he was struck down, it released ripples through the Force. Everyone who had felt the Sith Emperor's presence in the past, on Ziost, on Yavin 4, we all sensed what had happened. Arkan invaded soon after, claiming that an outlander had assassinated his father, the immortal Emperor. It didn't take long for us to unravel the truth.
Which side did Arkan attack first?
Both. Ships from the Eternal Fleet struck at shipyards and rallying points for both sides simultaneously. They favored ambush tactics throughout the war. Zakuulan sensor technology has far greater range than our own, and their ships can fly much further on less resources. Only vessels retrofitted with Isotope 5 could manage to outrun them. None could truly compete.
I had some Isotope 5 once, but in Star Wars Galaxies, huh? It was rare. Too many dark side points.
How long did the Republic and the Empire manage to hold out?
Within 3 months, the bulk of our naval forces were disabled or eliminated, and the Republic was in the same situation. With naval superiority, Arkan's forces could begin choking off supply lines, trade, any ship travel at all. The Eternal Fleet seemed to be everywhere at once. Coruscant and Dromund Kaas were blockaded by the end of the first year.
How did it end?
The members of the Dark Council fought Arkan's invasion ruthlessly and lost. The Empire's treaty was ultimately negotiated by the Minister of Logistics. Chancellor Suresh also refused to discuss surrender, but the Republic Senate managed to overrule her. A cadre of senators negotiated their own ceasefire terms. All of those senators have since been disgraced or dismissed. I'm sure you can imagine the likely culprit.
What about the Jedi Order?
I know that they suffered heavy losses, but that's the extent of my information. I've sent agents to find out more, but none have returned. I wish I had more to tell you. So far, the treaties with Zakuul have held, but that will not last forever.
Let's go way over there. Swamp right over. I want one mountain swamp right over. Yeah, the Swamp Rancor had galactic credits. Doesn't even make sense. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Swamp Rancor leathers. Make a hover bike saddle out of those bad boys. Okay. So now what does it want us to do? Search an alternate site. Oh, I see. We got to go around the corner.
A freshwater spring. It should be safe for drinking.
What all this stuff we can't.
So the Eternal Fleet overwhelmed both the Republic and the Empire? What was the result?
Both sides are forced to pay a heavy tribute to Zakul, mainly raw materials and resources. They're also held under an arms limitation statute. The Empire and the Republic are both breaking it, of course, but they're still incapable of challenging the throne directly.
Who's in charge of the Republic now?
Suresh reached the end of her term limits recently, but her replacement is a carefully selected puppet. She still runs things, even if she isn't officially the Chancellor anymore.
And the Empire?
Only one member of the Dark Council remained after the chaos. Darth Asina. She now rules as Empress of the Sith. Both sides see this only as an opportunity to eliminate one another at a time of weakness, instead of combining what strength they have. Arkan does nothing to prevent violence between them, so long as their tribute is paid and no one challenges Zakul's superiority.
What does Arkan use the tribute for? Zakul doesn't seem to need much.
A question no one else seems to ask or answer, not in any detail.
It's building a Death Star.
Zakul's empire spans a sizable portion of wild space, but not enough to consume the resources they're acquiring. I've been working to learn the answer myself. Powerful Zakulan battle stations have been placed in orbit around key worlds to watch for possible uprisings, but there are no ongoing planetary occupations. The ships of the Eternal Fleet simply patrol at random, while the tribute paid to Zakul gradually chokes all economic potential.
What about my team? My ship?
I have allies looking for them as we speak. With all of the chaos of the last few years, though, it will take time to find them all. For now, we make do with ourselves, Koth, and HK.
You obviously put a lot of thought into getting me out. Did you think about what would come
endless
after?
temptations.
Of course, though I admittedly didn't plan on being stranded in this swamp. For now, let's take things one step at a time.
So why me? You clearly went to a lot of trouble to get me out of Carbonite.
Before you were captured, you accomplished things no one else dared to attempt.
Get
You
bit by a
changed the
mosquito.
galaxy more than once.
You hear that scratching?
And if
That's
things have ever
scratching.
needed to change, now is the time. But there is something else. I've felt it since the moment I found you in Carbonite. There's a power in you. Something new. It's elusive, but I know it's there.
I think you're right, Lana. I think the Emperor, Valkorion, is in my mind.
What?
After he died, there was a storm of energy. I barely even remember being thrown into the carbon freezing chamber. And then, while I was frozen, I saw things. Dreamed about him, about everything that happened while I was gone.
It can't be. If he were controlling you, I'd know it. I certainly saw enough of it on Ziost.
I don't think he's trying to control me. Not directly, anyway. He was trying to convince me to work with him.
Whatever he's doing, we can be sure that he's always trying to deceive us somehow. I believe in you. And I appreciate your honesty. I'll remain watchful for any influence he might have over you. For the time being, though, we have no choice but to proceed.
What about the others?
They wouldn't understand. And like you said, we really don't know anything for sure yet. Let's keep the matter between us for now.
No. Go away. Don't touch me.
Request. Please rendezvous at my current coordinates
All
at
these
your
thirsty
earliest
people.
convenience, Masters. I require assistance.
Strange. We should hurry.
Okay. Can we quick travel out of here? Oh, wait. Yeah, we don't want to go here. We want to go... The shuttle pad? Nice treehouse.
Please, save us.
HK, explain.
Protestation. I have done nothing to these pitiable meatbags, Master. They were merely bystanders when I destroyed a group of sky troopers. They've requested our help in escaping the enemy's notice.
Please, we're no danger to you. We were exiled for protesting Emperor Archon's war. We've already lost 2 of our friends. Please, is there anything you can do for us?
We're repairing a ship with room for passengers. We can get you out of here.
You're serious? That's incredible. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The path ahead of us is not a safe one. They might be better off here.
No one could be better off here.
Wait, if that was the shuttle pad... Oh, I don't see a shuttle. Where's that now? Let's see. What's the best way? We gotta go down and around. Oh, I could have used that. Oh.
You're sure we can make it fly again?
She'll fly. Just been waiting for somebody to come along and remind her how.
Let's get to work then.
That's crazy. With the work crew. Got the cantina music playing. Shocking, isn't it? Each one will be bigger. Okay, so the ship that big crashes in front of a skyscraper, which is in front, and no one knew it.